What is happening, sports fans? It's your man, Matt from the DFS 5-Pack. I am rocking it solo. It is Wednesday, January 26th. DFS Patriots back at work today, so he cannot join me for the video. I just popped out the members-only video for our members. We got 10 NBA games to talk over tonight, so a loaded slate, injury news, COVID news all over. So, as always, as I tell the customers, if you can't pay attention until the last game locks, I wouldn't be playing too heavy. That's just the nature of the beast that the NBA is right now. Before I hop into the hoops, I want to shout out our promoters. So same deals apply. When you sign up and join Jazz Sports, you get a no-risk wager up to $1,000 in your first bet. That's $1K back if your first wager is graded a loss. Just an unbeatable deal. Promo code is 5-Pack. The link will be in the description section. Joining that link will be a link for Loose Lines. Loose Lines is an affiliate of Jazz Sports. They offer really good lines and odds over there, reduced juice, and a ton of other really cool perks. When you sign up over at Loose Lines, you get 50% off your first deposit. So a couple really good deals. The links for both will be in the description section, and the promo code for both is 5-Pack. So with that being said, let's hop into the slate. I got 5 guys right off the bat I want to talk over. Some of them will be very popular. A couple others won't be. So excited to talk it out with you guys. We should be good to go. Starting at the top, I'm going to go right back to Caris LeVert. So returned after missing a couple games against the Pelicans. Wasn't very good. Wasn't awful. Still had 38 DK points, but wasn't phenomenal at all. 19 real-life points, 8 dimes, and 6 boards. Didn't have a block or a steal. Only shot 8 of 21. In a premier matchup against Charlotte, I like going right back here. He was close, a couple shots away from getting 45-plus here. I think he's got 50-plus upside in this spot. I don't think he's going to get a lot of love. I like that he's shooting guard and point guard eligible. I think he's the top piece of Indiana. We've got no Brogdon, no Sabonis, no Miles Turner. It's the Caris LeVert show, and he's a lock for me if I'm making one lineup right now. The next guy that I'm going to play with him is Lamelo Ball. So I've been on Lamelo a bunch recently. Hasn't worked out all too well. He hasn't hit 40 in 3 games. Now his price is all the way down to 8,100. We're not that far away from seeing massive upside from LaMelo. I mean, there's 50s, 60s in here, high 40s all over the board. At 8,100 against an undermanned Indiana team, I like LaMelo a ton. I love pairing him with LeVert in a game I expect to be pretty competitive and high scoring. Moving on to some value. So Terrence Mann looks like one of, if not the best value play across all formats at 3,700. We've already found out Marcus Morris will be out. Mann started in his stead last night, played 32 minutes, had 33 DK points, didn't do anything he couldn't replicate. At 3,700, I think we just play Mann and move on. I doubt he has a score that destroys the slate, but now priced down, if he gives you 20 DK points, you're fine with it. Clearly, he's got upside for more, as evidenced by the 33 he dropped last night. Going to go back to Cam Johnson because why not? Not only are they missing Crowder and Payne still, but now JaVale McGee is out. So we saw Johnson play 38 minutes in this same spot a couple days ago, had 20 real-life points, 6 boards, had 3 steals, had a big game at 35 DK points. Maybe you don't expect the 35 here, but he's playing 38 minutes, 35 to 40 minutes with those other guys out. He should walk into 25-plus DK points. And at this price point, that's all you need. If you want to fade him in tournaments and think you can go another route, I get it. But there aren't a ton of guys at this price point that are going to play this many minutes and be as productive as Johnson. So on paper, in cash game lineups, you just plug them in, and you could do a lot worse than doing the same in tournaments. All right, last but not least, another piece of Phoenix it's hard to get away from, Bismack Biyombo. So I mentioned not only are they missing Crowder and Payne, but JaVale McGee is out. And with Ayton out as well, Biyombo is going to be the guy. We've seen him play 30-plus minutes the past 2 games, been ultra productive, massive upside in that game against Indiana. Well, I don't expect that. I mean, if he gives you what he had a couple nights ago against Utah, you're in a great spot. Clearly, he's got upside for more. A bunch of good centers on this slate, so none of them are absolute locks. But Biyombo is my favorite. If I'm making one lineup right now, he's in it. I think you just play him and move along. Plenty of places to get different. He's the prototypical center that walks into DFS points when he gets minutes. It's scary playing a chalky Biyombo because we've read this book before, but in just too good of a spot with all those guys out. No Rudy Gobert for the Jazz. We'll just play him and pray to the DFS gods that he doesn't let us down. That's what I got for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Short and sweet today. If you want more content, more videos, more write-ups, more me, more Patriot, more Ryan, go check out the DFS 5-pack. We'd love to have you. Until then, catch y'all tomorrow.